Hello there everyone, my name is Preetham Negi. Today I will be designing logo with the help of Creo Parametric. So as you can see here in my logo, there are so many rough edges, so it is not looking nice and clean. I decided to design it again, but the thing is, the Creo Parametric being a design software, being a parametric software, it's a kind of funny, like we are designing logo in Creo. But I will tell you the way how you can design even in Creo. And the thing is, the tool that I'm going to use is generally used to redesign or to reverse engineering the thing. So let's get started. Okay, so I'll be starting Creo. Let's open it, and now let me just go to View tab and then Model Display, Image, Import, and select the plane. And just locate your logo. Like this. Now here we are not going to make it that much parametric that we generally use to make our 3D model, because here all we need as an output is a logo, so we do not need to care about dimensions and constraints that much. Okay, now again go to Image. Let's just adjust it to center. Now you do not need to fit it, like we do not need to calculate the dimension, etc. Just hit OK. Go to Model, Extrude, select the plane, the same one. Now we will be just hiding all these features. Or maybe we can delete our references for a while. And now we can see here what exactly we're gonna do is we are just going to trace it again. Let's just pick 3-point circle. Okay, 1 point here, 1 point here, and 1 point here. Perfect. So we made a circle like this, and now I'm planning to place a pentagon, because this time I will be making it straight, not like this. And then I will add a tangent to it, a tangent curve to make this gap. So palette, 5-sided pentagon, and now I'm gonna place it at center. Now let's just rotate it to 20 degrees. Now increase the height to 40, no, 70, oh it's quite big now, 60, yes, so about 60 is okay. Now, okay, so finally we made till this point. Let's just constrain these things. Okay. Fine. So let's just finalize this much. Okay, so we need to provide reference again that we have deleted. In order to make reference, let me just show you again. Go to reference, select the planes, and okay. Now let's just make the thickness of it to 5. You can see our first step got completed, and I also can see the rough edges here, but don't worry about it because we're gonna correct those rough edges. Now we need to make this T. So let's just take another extrude Now we're gonna trace it again. This time we're gonna take the line and just take the outers. Okay, this much is enough. This much is enough here. Finally, we will be cornering it, and I will show you what does cornering mean. About this angle, let's just make this angle 45 degree. This one. So for that, we can select this. Now 135. Okay, so this is 45 now. Now I will show you why I'm not forming the entire line. Just the tip is enough. Okay, so I guess we have completed all the lines. Now we're gonna use corner tool here, and now we can just create the corner like this way. Okay, I will be just removing all the dimension so that we can watch it, and because this is kind of completely non-parametric, because no, this is parametric, but we do not need dimension. Corner. Okay, finally we made it. Now the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add radius to it. So there are two ways to add radius. Either I'm gonna add here like this, or I will be adding it later on. Fillet. So I guess we have provided all the required fillet. Now just delete the remaining segments so that we can form a closed region. And now here we go. And the last thing now got left is to create a cut. Okay, so again, go to extrude. And now we can see here, like, we have got this kind of cut. So what I'm gonna do is go to sketch, enable all required things except grid. Let's just make a line here and the end of the line. Now here we go. We can see we have formed a tangent. Let me use 220. Or we can now we can delete this one. Let's just thicken this thing. I'm gonna enter thickness to be 5 in opposite direction. So I will be giving this direction thickness 0 so that it can come to this side. And now again arc center and then be picking up from here like this. And here we can project. Now we're gonna delete the remaining segment. And in this one we can form corner. Now here we form this region. Now I'll be just deleting this region. Okay, so now what next I'm gonna do is just to mirror this region across axis. Make it 5 equal distance, and here we go. So our logo is about to get complete. Let me just show you one by one. Okay, so now there is one problem. Like what we did is we made this in the wrong direction. So what now I'm gonna do is just change the direction of it, and that's all. So it will not take too much time. Just go again here and delete this one. And now again arc, fine. Now 3 point, yes, like this. Make it 230 like previously we did, and then we can offset it or we can thicken it, but this time let's try offset in opposite direction. That's all. And now again use corner tool and line tool. Here, corner. Okay, so we form the loop again. Now this time you can see it is quite similar. So okay, and now you can see our logo is exactly like previous one. Now time to render this logo. First of all, let's just go to sys model display, entity display. And now from here we need to select shading with edges or shading, no problem. Now here we need to improve our edge display quality from medium to very high, anti-aliasing 16x. And even though we can activate text anti-aliasing, but let it be off because we don't have any text here in our case. Now just apply, and you can see the quality is much better now compared to previous one. Just go back to shading view, and now you can see our rough edges is almost gone. Now time to render this model. So just go to application tab, then render studio. Now just change the background first, color. Alright, now because this model is not the scalar type, it is parametric, so we can zoom it as much as you can. It is some kind of Corel Draw style. In case of vector image also, we can zoom in our model as much as we want. And here another thing is that we have got it in 3D, so we can even rotate our logo. Now again, let's just make this parallel to screen like this. Now I want background color to be white, so I've already defined that. Now the other thing is You can even define the direction of light from where the light fall on the logo, so that our rendering will be excellent. Even we can add the different kind of light intensity part here. Let it be as it is, and let's just go to color. Okay, so here we go to appearance, and then from here we can select. So let's just go to paint, which I wanted to do here, because I want the same color like my model has. Paint, then paint metallic, just apply black. Let's just edit it and just play with these settings. So I don't want to add any texture, bump, decal, so reflectivity we can increase, and now here we go. So this is the logo that I required. Now you can see here I have improved the quality, as well as now it is more a kind of engineered one, because everything is straight, parallel, or offset. So now let's just make it full screen so that I can capture it. Now even I can remove this logo, so just go again back to image and remove. And now here, render studio, and then I want a photo of this. Okay, let's just improve this logo a bit, because this rendering tool is powered by Keyshot, so Keyshot takes time to render the model. So now it's time to take a screenshot of it. Now here you can see I have taken a screenshot, and I can share it now. Let's just export this thing to Keyshot. Now this software provides much more flexibility to render your file. Now let's just open the library, and now here you can see the different type of material. Now in order to make exactly like previous logo, we need to make them gray, so let's just make them gray. Now you can see we have successfully reverse engineered our logo. I hope guys you liked my video. If yes, then please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon in the next video. Till then, bye.